All right, Leo, let's go ahead and start the timer. I usually don't like timers. I don't like being on I like to flow, but I don't know, it's working for me today. And I roll with it. I go with whatever comes to me. So we're timing it today. All right, Leo, so here's what I'm getting for you. I sat with your energy for a minute before I started the video because I didn't want to run out of time. And you ever realize later on how much someone cared, but you didn't see it right then? Like, this is an awful example, but not maybe you did see it then, but okay, you ever lost someone in your life, like a grandparent, and after they're gone, you're like, man, you know what? I had all this time to like really get to know them, to really ask them deep questions that now I'll never, not only will I not get to ask them because the connection is lost and I'll never probably see them again, but they, I don't really trust anyone else in my environment like I did this person to really give me the information that I need. Your message is along those lines today. I'm gonna say there's a person here, whoever, this could be you even, it could be reversed too, I don't know. There's someone here that at this time is thinking, I really need to show, I think they're still on the earth, I don't think they're past or anything. I think this is someone who's like, I really need to show them how much I'm grateful for what they've done for me or what they do for me currently, how they were always there for me, how they used to be there for me. Depending on your situation, if they're currently in your life, meaning you see them every day, someone's like, I've got to step it up. I've really got to step it up. I need maybe even want to apologize, maybe even show how grateful I am for the fact that you have been so loyal. Meaning, doesn't mean it's always been perfect. Doesn't mean there hasn't been deception at times, but we've always worked through it. We've always come back together and been able to sit down and have a fucking conversation. That's what I'm feeling. I don't know how or who this is in your life. If it's a current partner, if it's an ex-partner, it feels romantic to me, like a romantic link. It doesn't have to be though. It can be children that wake up and think, I need to, I need to really wake up and listen to the advice of my grandparents or the advice of my parents because they were really trying to tell me something, and I just haven't been listening. It's something like that. All right, but let's talk romance so I don't get confused. I think whoever this is realizing that the one person that they shat on or just, overlooked the most is the person that could truly be the closest to them. Again, I do think there have been problems. I think there's been some pretty bad fights with this person at times in the past. I think there's been maybe even betrayal. I feel like I need to say that. I've said it more than once, so it's got to be true. Some types of betrayal, even if it's not known. I feel like it is known, though, between the two of you at least, that there's been some not great shit that's happened on both ends. I know that it's not favored when you put it on the internet to say that maybe you were in the wrong too. That's why people click off and unsubscribe, because they don't want to hear the truth. They like to be fed a bunch of bullshit and be like, it's not you. No, it could very well be you, but I think it's equal here. I think there's been not great things that have happened on both sides in this message. But one person is and has evolved the most and has been willing to live up to their poor choices and decisions. I don't want to say mistakes because you've grown from them, vice versa, But the other person was more so blaming and judging and then just like, oh, not me, not me, not me, you know what I mean? Whereas now that person, something's happened. I don't know if they've had a health scare. I don't know if they've lost somebody, because I started talking about death, right? I don't know if maybe the family's ripping apart, if it's family, I don't know. Something to do with children here too, but it's like something's happened where it's like, I don't want to lose this person because they're realizing that no, it's not been perfect, but as long as someone's willing to fucking work on themselves and acknowledge their shortcomings and every day you're dealing with somebody who's growing instead of blaming everyone, that is something you can work with. I even feel like someone here may have held someone to a different standard than they've held everyone else. Like, oh, if this person does this to me, oh, there's no way. But it's like, so I can't do that, but you let everybody else do it, and it's totally fine, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody's realizing that The one that they haven't given the most credit to probably is the one that would have been there for them the most, or has been there for them when they needed them the most. Maybe since then someone's cut off their energetic supply. Maybe not. Maybe they can feel that they're losing someone. Someone could feel they're losing someone here. They're just kind of like, I'm tired of doing things for you. Don't appreciate it. Or someone has outright lost someone completely, cut the connection, and now somebody, they're finally having some sort of an awakening where they're like, damn, like, I'm grateful for this person. I'm grateful for you because you're really a damn good person. You're a really damn good person. You're really wise and you're strong and you grow with life. You evolve with life. You have so much to teach me, and I've not really given you the appreciation you deserve. That's what it feels. That's what it feels like. I haven't given you the appreciation that you deserve, the love that you deserve. I haven't told you how grateful I am for you. I mean, something has scared someone here, or it's just woken them up. Maybe someone stood up to somebody. Maybe someone stood up to somebody, or somebody always thought the grass would be greener, or they thought this child or these children were better than this one child and the black sheep, and then they realized the black sheep saves the family. See what I'm saying? Or like somebody here, like, oh, this person I got with in this ex and this and whatever, you know, they're this and that, but this one individual, like, I can't forgive anything that they've done. See what I'm saying? Or it's like siblings here, like, oh, I love this sibling and this sibling's my favorite and all these people are my favorite, but this one who I didn't really even treat that well was actually always trying with me, and I just shit them out. I shit them away like they didn't even matter, and now I'm realizing it. Now I'm realizing why things are happening the way that they are, why this person doesn't want anything to do with me, or why this person, you know, I see why they don't want to connect anymore, why they don't make the first moves, or why they don't initiate. They're matching my energy. Somebody's matching someone's energy here, or that's the advice. If you're not getting equal reciprocated energy from someone that you've been pouring into until there's nothing left in you, the advice is match their energy. Establish a boundary. I feel like it's already been established and the person's waking up now because they realize that for some reason they thought everybody else was 10 times better than you, or vice versa. But now they're realizing no one's perfect. Everyone makes choices that they learn from, and there's consequences to everything, good and bad. And for some reason they either were just so used to you doing things for them and being there for them that they just overlooked it, or they treated you like outright shit, like you didn't even matter, and put everyone else above you. Yes. And now they're realizing that, dang, you've actually not only been the most humble but the most loyal, the one that would tell them the truth whether they wanted to hear it or not, and the one that genuinely does have their back. And I mean by genuinely having someone's back is telling them the fucking truth, whether they want to hear it or not. And also, when you fuck up, because I feel like both people fucked up here in some way, maybe several times, you admit it and you grow from it, and you don't make excuses for it. You work through it. But only one person here, I feel like, has been open to growing and open to learning. 101 on the clock, 59 seconds. I feel like somebody only has a very short window of making something work. Something scared somebody. I'm telling you, it could be like a straight up health issue. I get health, like it's like their own life. They're worried. You know, maybe they almost got in a car accident because the weather was bad and the road was slippery, or they couldn't see because it was raining so hard, or maybe they literally are finding out some sort of health problem they have now and they're like, damn, you know, time is short, blah, 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 you know. You would think that like other things in life would have got this person to wake up, but you know, only God knows what's going to get somebody to wake up, and not everybody will. Not everybody will. It's much easier to overlook you, or it's much easier to blame you for everything, you know what I mean? So if somebody genuinely does wake up and come around and really shows that they appreciate who you've been and what you've been, and the fact that you've been able to grow from your choices, you've been able to admit your wrongs, I think if somebody does wake up here and see that, then would come you having to decide vice versa. Do I forgive them? The shoe would be on the other foot then. And then that would be a lesson for you, which forgiveness is always important. But it's up to you if you want to even reconnect with somebody or not. You have the right to say no, you know. But I would definitely take some time to step back and maybe even pray about a situation. But this is what we've got for your message right now. Time's up. Love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.